Hi friends! Welcome to today's lesson, which we're talking about symmetry today. Now symmetry is a big word, but it means that a shape or an object or something you see can be split in half, and it's an exact mirror image of the object or the shape. Now, I'm using the words mirror image, and so I'm going to show you what I mean by mirror image before we work on these shapes to see if they're symmetrical. Okay, so if I'm talking about a mirror image, I have a mirror right here. And first I'm going to show you a shape, half of a shape. I want you to tell me if you can figure out what shape it is before I put it up there. What shape will this look like, do you think, if it were finished? Maybe an oval or a circle? Let's see. I'm going to put it up onto the mirror, and look at that. Now the angle is a little weird because it's on a video, but you can do this at home. And can you see? That looks like what? What does that look like? An ellipse. It does. You see? How cool is that? Now that's what a mirror image is, okay? It's not the exact same, but it is an exact reflection of it. Now what shape do you think this will be when I put it up to the mirror? This is half of it. If I finish the other half in a mirror image, what do you think it's going to be? Let's see. Ready? It's a heart. How cool is that? So when we talk about symmetry, or something being symmetrical, it means that one half, this is half of a heart, is an exact mirror image of the other half. How interesting is that? That's fun. This is a fun thing you can do at home in your own mirror. It's practice. Now, when we're talking about mirror images, let's see if we can divide these shapes to create a mirror image or to see if they're symmetrical. Okay? So I'm going to get my marker and my ruler. And let's see. Now, this shape is a square. Do you think that I can divide this in half and that it will be symmetrical? That it will have an exact mirror image? Let's see. Put my ruler right here. I'm going to go vertically. Now let's see. Is this half the same as this half? Is it a mirror image? It is. So a square is symmetrical. Now here's something fun about a square is I can divide it in half vertically. I can also divide it in half horizontally, and it will be symmetrical. See? But then I can also divide it in half diagonally. Now diagonally means from corner to corner. You ready? Let's see. Oh, look at that. So see, without this line right here, and what does it do? It created two triangles, didn't it? But they are a mirror image of each other. So a square is symmetrical. Now let's take a look at our circle. We already did an ellipse. So do you think the circle is symmetrical? If I divide it in half, this half will be a mirror image of this half? Let's see. Is this half a mirror image of this half? It is. Now, it's not exactly the same, because if it were exactly the same, it would come out like this too. And then these are exactly the same. But instead, it's a mirror image. That means it's as if I folded it in half. You see? Okay, now let's take a look at this one. This is a triangle. Do you think this triangle is symmetrical? Let's see, can I divide it horizontally? Will that be symmetrical? Is this top a mirror image, this top part a mirror image of the bottom part? It's not. They're not the same. But if I go vertically, then I have my mirror image. This half is a mirror image of that half. Can you see that? Now if I did want to do one where I divide it in half like this to get a mirror image of this shape, how would I have to make that? Now I can't just come back up like that. That would just be the same. I'm going to do a mirror image of it. So if this is coming down and out, that means this is going to come back in. And if this is coming down and out, that means this has to come back in. And then I have a mirror image, if my drawing was a little better. Do you see that? Because then I can divide it this way, and that's a mirror image. Interesting, isn't it? So I have some worksheets in the file for you to explore symmetry with. You can do the mirror experiment in your bathroom. You can get a piece of paper and draw half an image and put it up against the mirror. That's really cool. But there's also some worksheets in the file that your parents have for exploring symmetry. Now we've already done some of these shapes. We did the square. You see it has the line there. There's a triangle and a circle. But then there are some other shapes to try and divide in half to create a mirror image. And once you're getting good at kind of seeing where the images need to be split, then there's drawing the images. Drawing the other half, just like we did with the diamond. So here you would draw the other half. What do you think this would end up being if I draw the mirror image of this? Or what about this one? What do you think this will end up being if I draw the mirror image? Okay, and that's a good one to explore. And there's 3 of these that get progressively more difficult, but they're really good practice. And it has a grid to help you know where to draw. And then there's even more drawing mirror images, but these ones are a little more difficult because they're pictures. You see the tree. Ooh, I gave it away. And this one is a letter. What letter do you think this would be if I created a mirror image over here? Now if you have a little pocket mirror, you can line it up to the line right here and it will show you what the reflection is, and that will give you a clue on how to draw it. That would be awesome. All right, and then our last one is drawing symmetrical butterflies. So that means you take this design that's in the wing on this side and you create a mirror image of it over here. How cool is that? All right, my friends, I'm excited to see what you are able to create with your shapes and your mirror images and your symmetry. And I hope you enjoy it. And I will see you later. Bye.